Welcome to a new Shima Girl Live, ladies. Yes, today we're gonna do my bleaching video. I promise you we're gonna talk about bleaching our hair. We're gonna do it, okay? So yes, come on in, ladies. I need you to come on in. All right. So while I'm, refreshing these pages, you should be getting a notification, ladies. This June 7th, 2023. And it's the middle of the week again, I believe, right? This is a Wednesday, right? Yes, it's a Wednesday. And it's 8:44 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't bleach your hair. Don't bleach your hair doing your Shima hair growth journey, okay? This is going to be another serious video so we can get some serious hair growth results, okay? Okay, so this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Let me check the volume real quick for us, and then we'll get started. Basically, I'm going to share some tips, and as I went along, I also learned about this bleaching stuff as well. Okay, we're going to read some articles together. This is going to be, all right, good. The volume is good. All right, welcome ladies who have joined us, okay? So what's going on with this bleaching business? Why are we bleaching our hair? Some of us are bleaching our hair out there. I want to know why. You do understand how, how risky that is to your hair. You do understand that, right? You mean we dye our hair the normal way. We buy those hair dyes, we buy those Dark and Lovely, those Clairol, those textures and tones, and just that alone is risky. Imagine lifting the natural color of our hair to add, a bleaching agent, just because we want to, copy the latest trends from Cardi B to Beyonce, Ice Spice. Why are we doing that? Why are we ruining our hair? Remember that they have professional stylists that can test their hair, give them the best bleach job. We don't, we just normal ladies, experimenting, being scientists with our hair. And in the end, 9 times out of 10, ruining our hair in the process. Oh, we need to talk about that. We need to stop doing that. Let's talk about it and let's stop doing it. Okay, 2 things. All right. So yes. Hello, Miss Jasmine 33. Oh, she said, "Ooh, I like the Shirley Temple curls. I just removed the curlers." This is what I had in my hair. I had it all day. So I could get this look. So yeah, I washed my hair, of course, my Shima Hair Repair shampoo, and then after washing it out, I put like a whole bag. Look, for real, you don't believe me? The whole bag. And yeah, they didn't have to sit under the hair dryer. Remember, I tried to avoid all these heat implements during my journey, and so I'm still on a journey. I'm still growing out my hair, believe it or not. Okay, I'm still growing it out. Yeah, look at that. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this way past bra strap length. Oh my god, this one reaches like to the waist. Well, practically the waist. Yeah. Another thing I've been trying to do is lose some of this weight as well. It's been hard though. I can't say it's been easy. It's been kind of hard. I'm trying to lose 30 pounds, but it's been kind of difficult. But I'm still hanging in there. Look, I forgot a roller. I used another color as well because the back part was kind of short. I forgot to see. I told you I had all these rollers in my head. I got so used to it. I didn't even feel it. That was funny. Oh yeah. So, hello Josanne. She said hi Shima. Hello Ice. She says hi Shima. My hair is growing, but it's getting right past the shoulder. It grows slow. We did a slow hair growth live. Okay, so check in the history. All right. So don't worry about it growing slow. What's the most important part is that it's growing. Okay. So you worry about retaining hair length. Retain the hair length. Okay. Once it grows, that's it. It's yours forever. So certain parts of our hair grow slower than others. I already went through the reasons why. Okay, it has a lot to do with the blood circulation, things like that. So check out the hair length retention live video that I did. Yeah. She said, I says, Shima, I can't help you lose weight, but I need the steps to get my hair grow. I remember when you cut your hair. Yeah, I definitely remember when I cut my hair. That was like the second time in my life that my hair got cut. The first time was when I was little, my dad cut it. And then the second time myself, when I cut it myself. So yeah, it was February 2021. Yeah, look at how time flew. 2 years went by. See how time flies? But as time flies, this is growing. Okay, that's what I want for you ladies as well. As time is flying, this year 2023 is flying by, but let it fly by while your hair is growing. Okay, let it grow. Come on, let's listen to the tips. Let's do our protective styles. Let's moisturize, ladies. Make sure we have our Shima oil. This is the main product we're gonna be using on our hair. The ends from breaking off, so the roots can produce its growth like it normally does, and we just keep it moisturized. All right, so shimahaircare.com, grab your Shima oils and get to growing some hair, ladies. All right, let's get to growing some hair with our Shima oils. Okay. She says, oh Lord, I meant to say I couldn't give you pointers on losing weight. Have you tried eating according to your blood type? No, that's an interesting idea. No. I've just tried to keep it with vegetables and fruits, low calories, low fat, low cholesterol. The thing is, I haven't been able to exercise as much as I really need to. You know. Oh, I don't want to just keep blaming it on the fibroids, but you know, the thing is, I don't want to overexert myself because then it starts hurting. So, well, that's the problem. Ever since I got those fibroids, I've been improving with the fibroids. Remember that medicine that I showed you ladies before? You know, this is what I've been taking, the fibroid shrink and ovarian cyst medicine. These are the little drops. Okay, so I've been taking this and it's been doing good for me. They helped me shrink my fibroid by half of when I took my last ultrasound. It was shrunk. So this actually works because I saw it with the ultrasound with my own eyes. So for me, it's actually working. All right, so it's the fibroid shrink and ovarian cyst drops. Okay. So not just fibroids, it also helps to stop the pain from period menstrual cramps for ladies. For me, it's the fibroids. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, that's at shimahaircare.com. I will purchase your hair care set. Thank you so much. Okay, so ladies, we better not be bleaching our hair. We better not be bleaching our hair if you're on Shima Hair 21. I'm telling you this right now. You better stop playing with me. Don't get the hood Shima on here. Don't do it. Don't do it. So this is what I want to say. You know, I'm going to say this right now to you and just cut to the chase. Okay, if some of you can't stick around, you know, for like my 1 hour educational lives, you know, that's fine. That's fine. Here you go. I'm just going to cut right to the chase. Okay, the moral of this live is going to be this: stop bleaching your hair. Don't bleach your hair, period, point blank. Don't bleach your hair during your Shima hair growth journey. Okay, period, point blank, ladies. And if you do decide to ignore this warning, just know you're gonna be in for a potential hair setback. Okay, potential hair setbacks are gonna be right around the corner with this bleaching process, ladies. A huge potential hair setback, like 99.9% potential hair setback. Okay, this bleaching stuff should be left in the hands of professionals. We need to start doing this bleaching stuff at home. Even the relaxers is risky, you know. And yet, so some of us have gotten the hang of doing the relaxers at home, but even that is risky. So imagine these bleach jobs. Okay, so don't ignore the warning, ladies. Don't ignore the warning. Okay, because if you do, be prepared to have no hair. Okay, that's a huge possibility. Be prepared to have no hair. Okay, with this bleaching stuff, and I speak from experience. Okay, yeah, I still had some hair on my head, but half of it fell out. Okay, I'll get to the story. Okay, especially if you make this bleaching stuff a regular habit. Okay, be prepared to have no hair. All right. And well, if that's all you wanted to hear, yeah, you go ahead. You can log off now. Click onto the next videos. All right, ladies, that will not help you. You know, that will not help you or tell you the truth. Okay, tell you the honest to God truth of what's in store for you with this bleaching situation. Okay. Now, as for the rest of the class, ladies, as for the rest of the class that does have the time to stick around, let's be all ears. Okay, because I do have way more information to share with you ladies regarding this bleaching procedures. Okay, we need to learn. I learned along the way while I was studying upon it, but you know, it's at the moral of the story, the moral of this life is going to be, don't bleach your hair. If you're on your Shima hair growth journey, don't do it. Don't bleach your hair. Okay, let's get through our Shima hair growth journeys. Let's make it with our hair growth. Look, right, let's get our hair to grow. Let's do it right. Let's do it right, ladies. Okay, let's do it right. You know. Okay, now at the end of the day, yes, you can go ahead, you can bleach your hair. Okay, you can go ahead and bleach your hair. You can do whatever you want to your hair. It's your hair. Okay, God gave it to you. It's your hair. Fine. Okay, but just know that there are consequences to your actions. There are consequences to your action. You bleach your hair, there's consequences to bleaching your hair. We're going to go over those consequences, but just know there's consequences. Okay, you can do whatever you want, actually, but there's consequences to every action, ladies. Okay, so we're going to have to live with our consequences. All right, that's all I'm saying. We'll have to live with our consequences. Okay. So yeah, let's go. Let's see why bleaching your hair is a big fat no-no, especially during your Shima hair growth journey. Okay, we're gonna learn steps to do it safely, you know, but at the end of the day, my answer is no. Don't bleach your hair. Don't bleach your hair during your Shima hair growth journey. Okay, that's a big no-no, in Shima's book. Okay, now first and foremost, bleaching is a damaging process. It's just a damaging process. No getting around it. Even the experts will tell you it's a damaging process. Okay, all on its own, because it requires the proper lifting of the natural color of our hair in order to insert another color. Okay, because there's certain colors, especially the dark, especially when we want to color our hair lighter. You know, we cannot just buy a blonde hair dye, dark and lovely blonde hair dye, and your hair is dark, you know, like mine. Your hair is dark, and then you color it, and especially if you're relaxed, as a big fat no, you color it. It's not gonna come out as light, as bright blonde, you know, as the model on the packet. Okay, unless you of course bleach it. Okay, you bleach your natural color, and it's like a coloring book. There's no color in it. You have to apply the color. That's the best way I could explain it. But again, we're talking about our hair. We are not a coloring book. We are not. Our hair is not a coloring book. It is our hair. Okay, and it gets damaged. Okay, it's a damaging process. All right, so understand that. Okay, so and then to top it all off, it's even more damaging on Afro-textured hair. Or if you want to say African American hair, you can say that. But it's Afro-textured hair. That bleaching is extremely detrimental to Afro-textured hair, ladies. Okay, so it tips the scale to becoming even more damaging. Okay, so that's why, you know, we're going to have to use, you know, hydrating masks, you know, to repair the damage. We're going to have to use, you know, if you got access to my Shima Hair Repair shampoo, Shima Hair Repair, it repairs our hair. We have to use our Shima Hair Repair shampoo to repair our hair, you know, from all these damaging practices we do to our hair, including bleaching, if that's what we're doing. Okay, so, you know, the shampoo doesn't contain sulfates. Don't use any, if you're bleaching, don't use anything that contains sulfates. That's a big fat no in the bleaching process. No sulfates. Shima Hair Repair shampoo doesn't contain sulfates. It's very mild, okay? It's not going to strip the hair if it's natural oils, okay? So, Shima Hair Repair shampoo, remember all the Shima Hair Growth products at shimahaircare.com. Shimahaircare.com, ladies, okay? So, our Shima Hair Repair shampoo will repair our hair the way we need it to be repaired by hydrating, nourishing our hair, moisturizing our hair, adding protein back into our hair. Okay, making it stronger so it could be, you know, have the strength to resist these these bleaching procedures, ladies. Okay. Again, avoid anything with sulfates, okay? All right. So, let me show you the bottle of hydrogen peroxide. Okay. I had it, I left it in the bathroom, but whatever. It's hydrogen peroxide is a very common, you know, let me show you this one. A very common solution, ladies. Okay, so let me just show you an example of hydrogen peroxide, because not everybody knows what hydrogen peroxide is. I teach you everything from scratch, ladies, okay? So let's watch that. Okay, so this is a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. All right, ladies. Okay, so this is a bottle of hydrogen peroxide. Now, many years ago, while I was still in my 20s, ladies, and I was around, you know, 21 or 22 years old, you know, I was told to pour this hydrogen peroxide onto my hair. And my hair was relaxed at the time, but I was told to pour that hydrogen peroxide onto my hair to lift the color, because I wanted to color my hair. God knows what color. I forgot. It's been like 20-something years ago. I forgot what color. But I guess I had colored my hair that color before, and it just didn't take. And I was told, well, pour that hydrogen peroxide on your hair, then it will take. That's just before I knew anything about hair, ladies. So I took the advice. I poured that hydrogen peroxide, you know, into my hair, and well, I had no idea that I was about to commit a death sentence to my fragile Afro-Haitian hair. An absolute death sentence pouring that hydrogen. Just wow. Okay. So as you can see, this is a first aid antiseptic oral debriding agent. It's for treatment of minor cuts and abrasions, you know, for use as a gargle or rinse. Okay, but for the mouth, I guess that's what they mean. And yeah. So what do you think was gonna happen to the hair pouring this thing that's not, you know, the. So yeah, it completely destroyed my hair, ladies. It completely destroyed my hair. Okay, so yeah, it did achieve its mission of lifting the original color, but also achieved its mission destroying my hair. That's the problem. So I poured that hydrogen peroxide all over my hair, and I also have my hair relaxed, which is a big fat no-no. You should not have any chemicals in your hair if you're gonna bleach your hair. That's a big fat no-no, okay? Because it will totally destroy the hair, damage the hair, okay? Rip it to shreds. That's what it did. It ripped my hair to shreds. And there went, you know, my hair was shoulder length at that time, okay? And there it went down the drain. Half of it went down the drain, ladies. Okay, half of it fell out in the bathroom while I was, you know, washing off that hydrogen peroxide, shampooing it out. You know, by the time I did the roller set, removed the roller set, my hair was from shoulder length all the way almost ear length, around ear length. You know, I lost half my hair. You know, and then to top it all up, I proceeded to put that color, you know, that permanent chemical color in my hair, and it did even worse. Okay, so what I remember is the color being like an orange mixed with reddish highlights or something like that. It just didn't, it wasn't even the color that I was aiming for. It was like a clownish color. Unbelievable. So yeah. So I learned my lesson the hard way. I learned my lesson the hard way, ladies, and that's what I'm here with this video to help you not to learn this type of lesson the hard way. You don't have to go through what I went through, okay? You don't have to pour hydrogen peroxide onto your hair, especially if it's relaxed, especially if it has another chemical. Don't ever do that, ladies. Okay? Don't ever do that. Really, if you're gonna bleach your hair, you're supposed to bleach it on your hair while it's completely natural. Okay, that's what I read. It's supposed to be all natural. No chemicals, no perms, no other, hair dyes. Even though there's ways to bleach it with hair dyes, but again, you shouldn't. Hair dyes is a chemical. Okay, you shouldn't do that. Holy smoke. Okay, let me check the chat. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ice. You're such a darling. I followed you for years. Thank you. Oh. Uh-oh. Ladies, I'm sorry. Is this been disconnecting? Okay. Ladies, were you able to hear me? Were you able to hear me? I hope that this didn't, it said disconnect. It said chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect you. Successfully connected. Okay, I hope that it's on, ladies. So don't bleach your hair if your hair has been relaxed like I did. Okay, again, do not bleach your hair if your hair is relaxed, if your hair is if it's relaxed or dye. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so so the goal is don't do what I did, okay, to just avoid this complete hair catastrophe. Don't do what I did. Okay, bleach your hair while it's relaxed. Okay, now the experts are gonna tell us that there are safer ways to bleach our hair, right? And we're gonna go through those safer ways to bleach our hair. But as far as I'm concerned, bleach and black or afro textured hair, however you want to say it, do not go together. That should not be in the same sentence. Bleach and afro textured hair should not be in the same sentence. Okay? It's too risky, ladies. Too risky. Our hair's just too fragile for that. We need to stick with colors that more or less complements our already natural hair color. In other words, my hair is black. I could go a brown, dark brown, auburn, dark auburn, that's fine. But to go blonde, light blonde, beach blonde, crazy colors like that, that's a big fat no-no. That's where the lighter you lift the color of your hair, the more drier our hair is gonna become, and that's why it's gonna create split ends. It's gonna break. It's not gonna grow. We're on a Shima hair growth journey. Okay, we want our hair to grow, ladies. Okay, so stick with colors that are more or less complementary to your natural hair color. Okay, all right. So yeah, the risks are too high. They're just too high, ladies. This bleaching madness. Always stick to the colors that are similar to ours. Okay, let's stop trying to do the Beyonce. Let's stop trying to do the Nicki Minaj. Let's stop trying to do the Mary J. Blige. Let's stop trying to do not the Ice Spice. Okay, these ladies, these artists, these entertainers, they have access to the best hair care professionals. They're gonna do the best, bleaching jobs on them. Okay, so let's stop mimicking the things that we cannot handle. Okay, the average black woman cannot handle all these risky hair care practices. We got to go to the very, very best skilled hairstylists, and a lot of us are not going to be doing that. We don't got the time. Some of us don't got the funds for that. Okay, so when we do these procedures at home, we run the risk of our hair falling out. Okay, so let's not do that to ourselves. All right, let's stop looking for these loud, light ass colors that are going to leave us with no hair. Okay, so there are some steps to take to determine whether or not we can even proceed with these bleaching procedures. First, we got to determine the health of our hair. How healthy is our hair? Okay, so there are cases when we shouldn't bleach, when a bleach shouldn't even come near our hair. Okay, if our hair is not in a healthy state, a bleach shouldn't even come near our hair. Okay, ladies. So before we apply any chemicals, to our strands, okay, we need to evaluate the condition of our hair. Okay. All right, we need to look at our hair and determine if it's in the right condition for this bleaching sessions. Okay, so what are we going to look for? What are we going to look for? We're going to look to see if there are split ends. Okay, does it look like it got split ends? Does this look unhealthy, ladies? Does this look like unhealthy hair? Okay, your own hair, will speak to you. Your own hair speaks to you, ladies. Okay, all right. So even though my hair is in a seriously healthy state, I'm not going to go and bleach it. I'm not going to go and ruin my hair. But if you're thinking of bleaching your hair, it needs to look pretty much like this, okay? Extremely healthy, bouncy. After take your hair spring, it springs back, springs back. That means it's super healthy. You do this and it springs right back because it's super healthy. All right, ladies? All right, so we're gonna look for split ends. If our hair has visible split ends, that's a sure sign of damage. Okay, ladies. If it has breakage, that's hair that's already breaking off, will only get worse after we apply bleach to it. Okay. So if there's extreme dryness to our hair, the hair that seems to be perpetually dry will not do well after chemical processing. Okay. So look for those things, ladies. Let's look for those things. Okay, important steps to take before bleaching our hair is the following, ladies. Before we bleach our hair, we should be careful to give our hair all the moisture that it needs. Before we bleach our hair, we should be careful to give our hair all the moisture that it needs. Moisturize with our Shima oil, moisturize with our Shima oil, moisturize with our Shima oil. Okay, there's also moisture in the form of Shima's homemade hair butter. Okay, I also carry this especially for hair that is in natural state. Okay, contains also Shima oil is in here. Okay, which means there's biotin in here, which means there's vitamin E in here. Okay, so there's also Shima shea butter. Okay, make sure we have a Shima shea butter, ladies. All right, this is also available on shimahaircare.com. shimahaircare.com. All right, let's have our Shima hair growth products in handy, ladies. Okay, so again, before we bleach our hair, we need to give our hair all the moisture that it needs. Okay, and then after that, we shampoo our hair. I already showed you we gotta shampoo our hair with the right shampoo that contains no sulfates. Okay, and the sulfates that this one contains is extremely mild, that will not strip our hair, black Afro-textured hair, from its natural moisture. Okay, no sulfate shampoo. Okay, so let's gotta shampoo our hair days before bleaching. All right, so the reason for shampoo is to get rid of any buildup and debris. Okay, it's imperative to wash our hair approximately, they say, 2 to 3 days in advance, so that the scalp's oils, ladies, will have a chance to build up and make the bleaching session less painful. Okay, so in other words, it's going to be some type of pain involved, but if you do it, we're taking the right steps, it's going to be less painful. Okay, so let's make it less painful. Let's use our Shima Hair Repair shampoo. All right, okay, another step to take before doing this bleaching process is to avoid heat styling. Okay, to further promote hair health, avoid heat styling, ladies. No flat irons, no curling irons. Okay, even no blow dryers. Avoid heat styling. Okay, as long as you can, in order to bleach your hair successfully. This will minimize our hair's level of heat damage. We're trying to avoid heat damage, ladies. Okay, and that can be that heat damage. If you continue to use those curling irons, those hot irons, those flat irons, okay, that can be further exacerbated by the bleaching powder. Once that bleaching powder hits your hair and it's been heat damage, it's gonna destroy your hair. Okay, just know that it's gonna destroy your hair. All right, So then you're gonna gather your supplies, you know, to do your bleaching. I guess there's bleaching. There's a lot of items you need for the bleaching process, ladies, and they include the hair bleach. It includes the cream developer, and there's numbers to keep in mind. It's like a 10, 20, 30 volume. Okay. So what they say, in order to choose a developer for the hair, they say that you have several choices when it comes to a developer. So it, you know, it comes in number 10, in number 20, number 30, number 40 volume. Okay. Now they say that the lower the number, the lower the strength. Okay. And the slower the hair color will change. Okay. Now you're gonna need Y2 comb or detangling brush. You're gonna need the tinting brush, the bowl, plastic gloves. You're gonna need alligator clips. You're gonna need the toner, which is optional, and neutralizing shampoo and conditioner. All right. So yes, one more time, in case you didn't hear that part, they say you're gonna need a neutralizing shampoo and conditioner. I guess it comes with the. Say you're gonna need a processing cap, petroleum jelly. Okay, so the bleach that we decided to choose matters, you know, because they're not all created equal. Okay, the most important thing to them is that the bleach has to be professional. Okay, that's formulated effectively to lift again the dark pigments of your natural hair color. Okay, so one suggestion that I found, they say a professional hair bleach would be the Claro Professionals BW2 lightener. Okay, you do your own research, you go to your own hairstylist and you discuss this with your own hairstylist. These are just suggestions that I found, you know, as I was researching the bleaching process. Okay, and they're saying that that's a professional bleach. Okay, so this says on the stronger end of the spectrum, and it's known to be the best bleach for dark hair. Okay, because it can lift the hair several levels in one session. Okay, and it reduces the number of times you need to bleach it. Okay, they say to still use a strong bleach on the hair. You know, using a strong bleach on the hair can be extremely damaging. There's always stating the damaging part, how damaging it can be. I cannot stress enough, ladies, the bleaching process is a damaging process on its own. The experts started, you know, the discussion with that. The bleaching process is a damaging process. Okay, we really need, you really should seek the help of a professional if you're gonna bleach your hair, ladies. If you love your hair in any way, seek the help of a professional. Okay. All right, so it's so important, you know, it's so important to prep your hair before bleaching it and care for your hair properly after processing. Okay, ladies, so we went through those steps. The main important step is to allow a professional, someone that really knows what they're doing, to bleach your hair for you. If you do it yourself, you run the risk. Basically, you're basically saying goodbye to your hair. Okay, just look at it that way. You do it yourself, you're basically saying goodbye to your hair. Like you don't want that hair anymore. And once it's gone, you're just gonna, you know, go through the growing process again. I guess, you know, you want to start over with your hair. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna happen. So go ahead, bleach your hair on your own. If you're inexperienced and you don't want the hair on your head anymore, you bleach your hair and say good, and be prepared to say goodbye to your hair. It's never gonna be the same again. Okay. Okay, if you bleach it on chemically treated hair, it's never gonna be the same again. If you bleach it on permanently dyed hair, it's never gonna be the same again. Okay, the one way to bleach it correctly, it has to be on natural hair. Okay, that's not chemically treated. There's no hasn't been heat styled. There's no other chemicals on the hair. It's all natural. Okay, that's the best way. It's gonna lift the pigment of of the color of your hair. Okay, without really ruining your hair, ladies. Okay, so I wanted to show you some a few clips of some ladies that have their own regimen of bleaching their hair. You can go and seek those videos out yourself, ladies. I'm just gonna show you real quick the short versions of the videos. Okay, but I recommend that you seek it out. Okay, so if you want to go and experiment with your hair with this bleaching situation. Okay. All right, so let's do that. Let me go to it right now. If I had it, let me see. Didn't I have it?
Around 2 to
Okay, so here it is. All right. Okay, so let's see what this is about.
around 2 to 3 centimeters only, then it would be a very different technique and process. Let's go through and have a look at the products that are protecting it, because this is for the mid-lengths, so it won't be touching my scalp. Starting with the roots and applying the lightener with 7-volt first. Next, as I apply more product, removing the board now and folding that foil in half. And now moving up to the next. The roots have already started lifting up lighter, and that's just with using the lightener mix with 7-volt, which is a very low strength of developer.
So okay, so you saw that she's using foil, and you saw the brush she's using. So you gotta get all those items, ladies. Okay. There was another one that I saw down here.
Don't burn your hands. We always use gloves when we bleach, and sometimes use it for dye, only when there's a chemical reaction. And then we're doing 6 scoops of the powder. I think it's just really interesting to me, but this is just easier for at home, and it's easier to follow for a beginner. But if you want, cut the recipe into thirds, because if that was enough to do 3/4 of my hair, I have an equal part left, so.
Okay, let's see this one.
To 2 parts developer. We're going to section and we're going to start applying at the back, working as fast as we can to help us go as fast as possible so that we can get an even processing time pretty much all around her head. Once the lengths are done, make a fresh mix, this time with 20-volt because we're going closer to the root, and to kill any remaining yellow that was in the hair.
You see, ladies, and that's a professional that's applying the product. Okay, that's a professional applying the product. The other ladies were doing it themselves at home. So I encourage you to search out the video. There's tons and tons of tutorials that shows how to bleach your hair at home, but I recommend that a professional be the one that do it, ladies. Okay. All right, so that's what I wanted to share, ladies, for the most part. Okay, I wanted to bring the bleaching procedure to your attention, and basically, please don't bleach your hair during your Shima hair growth journey. But if you insist on bleaching, these are the warnings that I shared with you. These are the tips that I shared with you, and I recommend that you search out the tutorial videos from the ladies that have attempted this very risky feat. Okay. Woo, ladies, please, please, love your hair, ladies. Don't allow an unnecessary setback to set you back for no reason. Okay, remember that our hair grows half an inch per month on average. Half an inch per month. If you end up losing 6 inches, you know that that's like a year of setback, right? And then there are ladies whose hair grows slower than others. Okay, so that's gonna be a major setback. Try every step that you can take to avoid unnecessary breakage is important. Okay, bleaching your hair is definitely an unnecessary step that should not be taken. Okay, ladies, it's gonna be unnecessary breakage. All right, so yes, that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you, ladies. Okay. All right. Again, determine the health of your hair before you bleach your hair. Determine if it has split ends. Determine if it has breakage. Determine if it's extremely dry. And if it is extremely dry, Shima oil, Shima oil, Shima oil. Okay, ladies. All right. Okay. You're gonna have to shampoo your hair, take out all the buildup, all the debris, because the bleach is going to further damage your hair with all that product buildup in your hair, that bleach powder. Okay, we're talking about this powder. It's going to be in your hair. It's going to further ruin your hair once it comes in contact with the product buildup, ladies. So use your Shima hair repair shampoo to remove all that buildup instantly and nourish and moisturize your hair. Okay. All right. Okay, and do that days before the bleaching process takes place. Okay, use your Shima hair. Okay, all right. Okay, one more time. One more time. Use your Shima hair repair shampoo before the actual bleaching process takes place. Okay, very important, ladies. Very important, so your hair won't get damaged. All right. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, avoid the heat styling. Put down the heat tools, ladies. Put down the flat iron. Put down the curling irons. Okay, the heat damage is gonna be further exacerbated when that bleaching powder touches your hair. Okay, believe that. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, make sure once you get your bleaching kit, make sure you got all the supplies you need. Make sure all the supplies are in there. I showed you clips of the videos. Have that developer brush, that little brush. That's very important to have. Have the foils. Okay, let's see, they were sectioning off their hair in sections. Okay, do the sectioning thing too. Okay, all right. So you know, it has to contain the hair bleach, the developer. Okay, remember that it comes in numbered volumes. It comes in 10, 20, or 30. Okay, and the lower the number, the lower the strength. Okay, only a professional hairstylist will determine which strength you really need to lift the color properly without damaging your hair, ladies. So consult with a professional for that. Okay, all right. I'm just giving you the information, but I urge you to consult with a professional. Okay, have your petroleum jelly, your processing cap. Okay, ladies, the bleach that you choose matters. Make sure it's a professional bleach. Okay, one of the suggestions was Clara Professionals BW2 lightener, but you know, just do your own further research. Maybe there's another one that's just as good. You know, the reason, you know, the Clara Professional BW2 lightener is suggested because they say it's on the stronger end of the spectrum. Okay, and it's the best bleach to bleach darker hair, to bleach this darker hair. Okay, because it can lift the hair several levels in one session, you know, reducing the number of times you need to actually bleach the hair. Okay, but remember, using an extremely strong bleach on the hair is extremely damaging. Any bleach is extremely damaging, but the stronger the bleach powder, the more damaging it's gonna be. Okay, so make sure you prep your hair properly. Make sure you went through the steps of washing your hair properly. Okay, all right. Make sure you went through the steps of washing your hair properly. You moisturize your hair properly. Okay, you stop using those heat tools. There's no relaxers in your hair, no hair dyes in your hair. Okay, I believe that Ice brought up plant-based hair colors like henna. Okay, look into the henna. Okay, at least those are plant-based. I've never used henna. Okay, I'll do my own research on henna. But you know, if it's on the natural side, you know, I would definitely give it a try because it's not a chemical. And once we're natural, it's actually a good idea to use things that are natural on our hair, you know, that comes from the earth. So I'll definitely look into henna, okay? As opposed to, even though those type of colors won't last as long as a permanent hair dye per se, but at least it'll be healthier for the hair, okay? Okay, it was Miss Jasmine that brought up that question. Is plant-based hair color like henna? Okay, okay. Thank you for bringing it up. So, okay, Shima girls, that's it. Okay, that's it for Don't Bleach Your Hair, doing your Shima hair growth journey. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by my live. I appreciate it. Okay, on this Wednesday. Okay, hope you ladies are taking care of yourselves. Okay, so yes, I did my roller setting. Okay, my hair, you know, it's semi-straightened. Okay, it's just in curls. Okay, so you see how it gets straight without having to use heat tools. All I did was use what? A magnetic roller. Okay, the snap-on rollers. Okay, that's how I got it to be like this natural 100% virgin natural hair. No heat tools, just a roller. Okay, so yeah, I'm done. I'm done. And yes, yes, yes. And I'm happy with my Lionel Richie as my audience behind me. So I love my Lionel Richie. I want to go see him in concert August 25. And this is when he was with the Commodores. I learned a lot. I didn't know that he was with the Commodores. That's something recent I learned. Okay. Okay. I'm just a huge fan. I love him so much. I never seen him in person. I want to see him in person. Yes, yes. I'm a big Lionel Richie fan. Love him to death. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for sticking around. All right. God bless you, ladies. Take care.